Okay. Coach, we're going to need you near a microphone, so y'all just swap sides will be fine. You sit right there. You slide down right there. I'm all right. Okay. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is the oneonta Redskins Class 4A State Champions 2013. And, Coach, just any comments you want to make? Then we're going to open up for questions for these fine players and you.
Well, it's extremely exciting to finally win one. I know these guys have been here 3 times, and we've been close. 2 years ago, we tied it up 28-28, ended up getting beat by 14. Then last year, we did not play our best game, and for whatever reason. But this year, we've had a great week of practice, and I told the kids this before we came out. We had a great week of practice. Had very few problems. The most problems we had was this morning at 8:15 and walked through. I thought I was going to have a heart attack this morning. We hadn't screwed up at all, and all of a sudden everybody's looking at each other like, what are we supposed to do? But they went out and they performed and they executed the game plan to perfection. I mean, I'm not sure y'all understand how good Charles Henderson really is. They are extremely huge, very fast on the outside with an experienced quarterback, and to hold them to 10 points, I mean, it's absolutely amazing.
Hey, guys, if you ask a question, be sure to talk in the mic. It's being pumped up to the press box. Here's your word. Questions for players or coach?
Coach Jacobs, happy birthday, sir.
Thank you.
Is this the first?
I'm just glad I get having them.
Is this the first time your birthday's actually been at the Super 6?
I don't know.
Are you unbeaten on your birthday, I guess, at this game, or did you lose one of your birthdays earlier the last 2 years?
I don't know. My wife can tell you that better than I can. I don't know when we played the last 2 years. Yeah. So maybe the trick is playing on my birthday. I don't know.
Anybody can answer this question. You know, us writers always write about the journey and destinations. I wonder how each of y'all feel. Is today made more special by the setbacks the last 2 years?
Who wants to go first?
Yeah, I think the last 2 years have made this even sweeter. We've worked 4 years for this under Coach Jacobs. It's phenomenal.
Anybody else want to tackle that?
Coach Phillips was 0-10, I think, and I think that makes it special too. It does.
Coach Phillips was at Russellville for 7 years, and they never won one, and then came to Oneonta, and he's 0-3 at Oneonta, and now this makes it 1 for 11.
It's almost like 11-1, though. It seems like it. Other questions? We got one more that wants to respond.
They said we've been working for 4 years, but really we've been working our whole lives. I mean, we grew up playing together, and I mean, this is what we worked for, and to end it like this, it's great. I mean, we couldn't ask for any more.
Other questions?
Question for Co. Co, not a lot of people know your story. You were at Pinson. You came to Oneonta, I guess, for a moment like today. You started out this year playing Pinson. Just take me through this journey of this year and what it's meant for you.
Well, I knew Oneonta was going to be a good spot for me to, probably win a state championship. And so that's one big reason I came here. And then that Pinson game, it wasn't fun. I didn't really know the offense too well, and then it really hurt our chances to win that game. And just coming here and winning a state title is a big key, and I love doing it.
Other questions for Coach Player?
Is that Ethan on? I can't figure number 55. Talk about how I think they'd only held less than 30 points only twice, and you guys seem to find a way to stifle them on defense. What were the keys there?
We had a great game plan going into this, and that's all due to our coaches. We have a great coaching staff, and we just had to execute what they told us to do. I mean, plain and simple. Squeeze, scrape, and fit. That's what we hear every day. So that's what we do. Squeeze, scrape, and fit. That's what we're told to do every day. So that's what we do.
Other questions?
Coach, could you tell us what you saw in Co that let you put this team in his hands?
Well, it all goes back to the process of him learning the system, learning the players, and early in the year we were missing 7 starters on from last year's team, and of course Jalen Johnson, the Georgia Tech commitment, goes down in the Jamboree, so now we got a new X that we got to break in. So we got a new Z, we got a new X, and we got Avery's new, running back. We've got a right tackle that's new. I mean, there's 7 kids that we're missing. Plus, we got a brand new quarterback that barely knows who the players are. Excuse me. And early, it wasn't pretty. I mean, we weren't very good. We weren't very good on defense. We weren't very. Matter of fact, Brock was our nose guard. Y'all don't know this, but Brock was our nose guard last year. And when Jalen went down, we took our nose guard and put him at free safety. There ain't many folks that can do that. But Brock was the best athlete available, and he had played Sam linebacker before. So replacing all those people, plus Cole having to learn what we're trying to get done. He played, 3 games last year? He had very little experience to fall back on. And we played 2 quarterbacks up to game 6 or 7 and finally made a decision on what our identity was. We weren't a down-the-field, throw-it, passing team like we had been the last 2 years. So we went back and we took the running quarterback as opposed to the passing quarterback because that's who we were. So, the progress that he's made is phenomenal. But the biggest thing is he turned it over twice in the Pinson game, bless your heart, and I don't think he's had but 1 turnover since then. And that says a lot about him and says a lot about trusting the other guys in the system.
Other questions, players or coach?
Coach, with all those things, having all these injuries, having to rely on depth on younger players, what do you think that says about your team overcoming all that adversity?
Well, I say that they're very resilient. They understand the process of going to work every day, getting a little bit better, bringing the other kids along. And we developed some depth along the way by playing the younger kids. And I think that's helped us along the way also in the kicking game because a lot of the younger kids are playing in special teams, and so they already had some experience coming in.
Another question for the players.
Hey, guys, your opponent throws the ball 40 times today, 22 in the first half. Were you guys prepared for that? Was that a change-up? What were you guys expecting out of them offensively?
Well, is this working? Yeah. Okay. We were expecting them to run it more, like zone scheme, and so that's what we were prepared for. But we also were prepared for the pass. They're passing. We're gonna just rush 3 and drop 8. Well, So that's pretty good numbers right there in the secondary.
Anybody else want to respond to that?
Pretty much every week, our coaches they pretty much throw everything at us. So I mean, we was prepared for anything.
Other questions?
I got one more. What's different about this team? Is it mindset? Is it matchup? Is it maturity? What's different this time compared to the other 2 Super 6 trips?
Well, I don't know that you can actually put your finger on one thing that's different. We have 8 seniors that have been with us since day 1. Every workout. I don't think any of the 8 have ever missed a workout, and that's the reason they have their names on the back of their jerseys. If you don't miss a workout from June till we start practice, you get your name put on the back of your jersey, and I think there's probably 6 or 7 kids that doesn't have their name on there, but we have 8 seniors that did an outstanding job of leading. At the same time, they were very fun to coach. I go out there screaming, hollering in practice, and they look at me and wink and go, "Coach, I got this." But they've been brought up right. They know the difference between playing hard and not playing hard. They know when they do wrong, and they know that somebody's going to scream and holler at them, but we still love them.
Well, Coach,
am I correct in saying that?
Yeah. Well, Coach, congratulations, and y'all go get a chance to celebrate with your players. There's probably going to be some interviews outside, and the other team just arrived. Congratulations.